had a little bit too much fun with the lavender trees. There's so many of them here, and so many cars are passing by, so many are stopping by, so it's a bit difficult to find a frame in the middle where you have a window, so there's no car honking at you. But yeah, I also made some friends with the locals, and they said if we come to Delhi side, we'll contact you, maybe we can meet up again. So that's nice. They helped me take a few pictures with the lavender tree. So made it to the Lakkom Waterfalls. This is the tail end of it. We have to go 100 meters up ahead and then we'll see the actual waterfall. The entrance ticket here is 50 rupees. You pay online. They have an open Wi-Fi, so it's pretty straightforward. We have a ticket now. Let's go in. Let's check out the actual waterfall. This is a lot of fun. People are enjoying the waterfall, taking a dunk, taking a shower under the falls. I am keeping my distance because it's the rainy season and there are board signs everywhere that says water level can rise at any time. So I am just being careful. Yeah, that's the people enjoying their lives. I am enjoying mine from a distance. 10 on 10 recommended. Lakkom Waterfalls is a part of the national park and it's really amazing. 50 rupees, totally worth it. That was a nice lunch break. So there is a cafeteria here and there is a small shop here. So I went with the small shop, had a basic dosa, no filling inside, and then coffee. That should be enough, and it's 2:30 now. Let's continue further. There should be tea coffee plantations, some more waterfalls up ahead, and then the Marayoor Sugar Factory or whatever the guy asked me to see. That should be up ahead as well. And this place is called Lakkom, but on the list it says Lakkom, I think, unless I misread it. But anyways, Lakkom Waterfalls. So let's continue the ride. Again, it's still raining, so no vlogging along the way. I'll see you at the next checkpoint, whatever we find worth visiting. Just stopped by for a quick break because I saw a massive waterfall up ahead. I'll use the phone to zoom, and when the water is falling, it's making a lot of mist around it. So mystical. It's inaccessible. And there's another one down there. There's like cascade waterfalls. This is all pure, raw, untouched nature up ahead. So Marayoor is 9.5 kilometers from here, which means 5519 or almost 5520 kilometers on the order, and Chinnar is about 12 kilometers from here, so more or less like 10 to 12 kilometers. After Chinnar I'll start turning back. There's no point going any further because we might end up crossing state borders over to Tamil Nadu. It's very close to the border. And I'll want some fuel, so maybe around Marayoor area we'll look for a petrol pump. So go back to Muniyara area before. I want to have like a full tank of fuel to be able to ride tension free. Another waterfall. Doesn't say the name anywhere and I don't have network, so not sure what this is. Somewhere close to Ayyappan tea stall. Not so much water, but still pretty cool. Marayoor sandal seedlings. Maybe this is a sandalwood plantation area. Looks cool either way. So I guess this is all sandalwood. Looks like it. Harvesting and carrying somewhere. I can't even tell the wood apart. Looks like it. These guys are curious who I am talking to and why I'm making a video, but these are local farmers. Even if I ask them what wood is this, they wouldn't have an idea how to answer that in my language, but let them be. We'll drive a little bit further up ahead and see what this is. Sandalwood or some other wood. Didn't get to see the mountain goats along the way, but would you settle for a domestic goat instead? Just grazing happily. So stopped by at the fuel station, found one along the way after a very long ride. So we are somewhere in Marayoor area. Don't really have any network here, so can't really check what's happening. But from my understanding, we are about 10 odd kilometers from Chinar Wildlife Sanctuary, and after that is the state border. So we're gonna ride a little bit further up ahead. It's just 3:20 right now, maybe until 4:15 or so, and then we'll start returning back to Munnar. So, and for the sandalwood, I didn't see any kind of viewing ability like a shop or something. It was just a sandalwood reserve, so nothing much to do over there. We just crossed by. It's like a gigantic government sandalwood reserve. That's about it. Anyways, let's continue to ride, see what else we have up ahead. Maybe some more waterfalls. It's like Jeep Safari is a trend out here as well. So we can expect some off-roading up ahead near the Chinar Wildlife Center. It says Chinar is 18, Udu Malpetta 47, Palani 73, Polachi 75, Dindigul 132, and we are in Marayoor. So I guess Chinar is the farthest point that I want to go to. 18 kilometer tops. So we are at 55:20, so maybe another 55:40, and then we stop and we start returning. Sounds good. Okay, so didn't find the sugar mill that Bhaiya said was a must visit, but actually found a waterfall, Karimutti waterfall, and they do have a lot of jaggery being sold out here, but I'm not quite sure what's the connection with the sugar mill and is there a sugar factory tour of any kind. But anyways, I just came down all the way here. I think after this is a forest department's checkpoint, so maybe that's the start of the Chinar Wildlife Reserve. Have to go and ask them what's happening. In the meantime, let's go explore this Karimutti waterfall while we are here. Alright, I think this is as far as my ride takes me, Karimutti waterfalls. After this is the state border over there. So there is a checkpost for Kerala side, and 16 kilometers later there's the Tamil Nadu border and another checkpost for their side. And I met two CRPF officers from up north. One of them was from my hometown, my grandma's place. So he was very friendly and we were chit-chatting. Told him if he was not in uniform, I would have taken him in the vlogs. But he was also like surprised that I came all the way this far in an Activa, and he was asking about my tour and what's happening and whatnot. So, and they also came here just few days ago because of the ongoing election campaigns, and elections are imminent out here. Like on 9th of April or so would be the elections in Kerala, and 23rd or so would be in Tamil Nadu. So yeah, that's why we are here, like extra additional protection. But anyways, I guess I'll wrap up the vlog right here. It was a fun expedition out here in a northwards direction today, and we still have two more directions like this, west and south, left to go. Let's see what they look like, and I'll be returning back to Munnar from here following the same route, because again this side you cross over the state border, and if I end up figuring out what the sugar factory system was, then I'll probably try that. Otherwise I'll end the vlog here. Hello, I'm back. Haven't ended the vlog yet. I found something interesting. So before you go, I was chatting with the homestay host right next to the Karimti waterfall, and he told me there is another place called Kanthalur. So Kanthalur is a tourist spot. He said go 1 kilometer, turn left, and in just 14 kilometers from there you will find it. So Kovil Kadavu, I don't know what that is, but Kanthalur he said definitely visit, and then we'll have 41 kilometers plus 14 kilometers, so almost 55 kilometers to get back to our hotel. So let's do a little side quest. It's 4 p.m. Didn't want to leave so early, so found an interesting side quest. Let's see what we find there. Factory visit. Okay. It says Marayoor Jaggery Factory visit. Let's go ask what this is. Marayoor Jaggery Factory visit. No, this is not it. This is some homestay selling their cottages and rooms. Wow, did not expect this. Thankfully did not miss this either. So epic. So found a park along the way. There are 9 hairpin bends. I've crossed 4 of them so far. This park is has an entry ticket of 20 rupees, and it's called Anakottappara Park. It's along the way, so halfway through the climb. And Didi said after this, within like 3-4 kilometers, you'll find another viewpoint, and then there's a Jaggery factory. And then she said you can go like 8-9 kilometers to reach town, which is not something I want to do because it's 4:30. Soon we should start returning. But I think Jaggery factory is as far as my side quest is going to go. This is not a park like a garden, more like a rock, but still I think there is a temple over there, and you have nice views of the valley from here. And oh yeah, she said Kanthalur, the town, is 8 kilometers further up. So I don't think I need to go all the way over there. If I find Jaggery factory and I can get a tour of some kind that the guy said was a must visit, let's see how that works. Wow, had a really peaceful darshan. Panditji is very kind. He's from Delhi NCR area as well. So he was chatting with me and he told me Pandavas came here back in the day. This is a Ram temple, and the deity's statue was actually found here and then established. He was calling me inside for the darshan. I told him the rain clouds are here and I still have 50 kilometers to ride all the way back to Munnar. So I'm in a little bit of a rush. So he got the thali outside for me to take the aarti and get the tilak right at the doorstep. Pretty nice. And yeah, okay, so this is what he was saying. So all the caves and everything, these are all natural from the times of the Pandavas. Wow, could not have figured this out on my own had he not explained this to me. Ramji's Hindu temple right there, and a Christian cross right here. So cool, overlooking the entire valley. And I think this hilltop is a little bit bigger than what people anticipate. I think they just, I've seen a few people come here, they just walk around, do the temple darshan and walk away. They don't wander around on the rocks, so to figure out what's where. But this is quite big. For 20 rupees you should get your money's worth. Here it says way to Muniyara. Not sure what this is. Let's go to the cliff and see if we can get some view. There I see some movement. Maybe that's Muniyara and some agave. Oh yes, this is what Panditji was saying, the Muniyara Dolmens, prehistoric dolmens of the Neolithic age. Burial chambers are built with large stone slabs. 15 different types of dolmens are seen in this area. This one is right there. So I guess he was saying this is from the time of the Pandavas. It's a bit too dark in there. Yeah, flashlight doesn't help, but this is pretty compact. There's a similar one along the way behind the cross, but I didn't stop there because I was waiting for a board sign, and this explains what is that. So this is how it looks like from the surface. I guess this was everything this park had to offer. Let's ride a little bit further ahead towards the viewpoint and Jaggery Factory. Uncle, Jaggery Factory? Jaggery Factory? Ah, okay, okay. Okay, so this is finally my last stop of the day, and this was a mission success. So Akka was kind enough to explain how the process works. So they say they store the sugarcane juice in this drum, boil it for 4 hours, dry it for 2 hours, and then it becomes like a powder form. And then those 3 dishes that you saw, they are selling normal jaggery, spiced jaggery and chocolate jaggery, and there's also a liquid form of jaggery. So normal you get everywhere, so not super interesting for me. I took the spice one, and she said you could mix it in tea, coffee, milk. So if you mix it in tea, it becomes like a masala tea because there's already masala in here. So I took 1 kg of it for 200 rupees, and this is way better than the waterfall. Was a little bit underwhelming to end the vlog in. So finally, now that I have mission accomplished, I have no idea how I'm supposed to bring it back all the way to our homestay, but that's a problem for another day. Now I'm officially going to end this vlog right here and going to start the return journey. It's 5 p.m. should take about 2.5 hours. Good 50-55 kilometers to get back. See you again in another episode. There is still 2-3 more days of Munnar that I have left. I still have a lot more to explore, at least 2 more directions, west and south. Let's see how that goes. Until then, this is the Rustic Wanderer signing off with my newly purchased Masala Jaggery.